What's good, y'all? We are back with another reaction vid today. No Twitch. I was live on Twitch streaming the game. We hit 500 viewers within the live and got banned for 2 days. I didn't think it would be an issue because the game was on NFL.com for free, so I didn't think it would be an issue, but it is what it is, so it's all good. I will be back on Twitch in 2 days. The streak will continue, you know what I'm saying? And then hopefully I get all of that figured out. So hopefully by Tuesday night, be back on Twitch. Chiefs versus Buccaneers. I picked the Bucs to win. I said it, bro. I said all they have to do, double Tyreek. Make sure you have somebody over top. I don't know if that's exactly what they did, but it was simple. Double Tyreek and have you can double Kelsey with Levante David and Devin White. You know, and they didn't really even. I don't think they doubled Kelsey, but they made sure for the most part a man was on him the entire game. And I'm gonna just start it. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button for me. I really appreciate it. Helps me go up in the algorithm, helps the channel grow. The growth has slowed down heavily, bro, because the season has come to an end, and that's my niche on the channel. It is football. I will be making a new channel soon, specifically for football highlights, for me doing reactions. That's going to go to another channel. This channel probably is going to be gaming and vlogs. So the other, it's going to be a separate channel for reactions, most likely. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So, but yeah, like I said, it has slowed down, but there's no worries. Everything has its ups and downs. That's just part of the process. Let's jump into it. Sorry, y'all. It's 1:30. All right. I didn't really see the first quarter. I saw the end of the first quarter when the drive where the Bucs scored. So yeah, that's what it seemed like, man. Just coverage was set. Not only the coverage, the pressure was consistently getting in Mahomes' face, man. Consistent. O-line just could not keep up. They had a few good runs, but overall the run game for the Chiefs wasn't it, man. And that was the expectation. The Bucs had the best run defense in the league all year. Oh my gosh. Bucs had he almost caught that. That would have been insane. Bucs had the best run defense in the league all year, man. So I wasn't really expecting Tampa Bay to really, KC to dominate with the run. You eliminate the run game, it makes them have to pass, so they can't really be balanced as an offense. So it kind of offset them a little bit. A few of those holding calls, I'm not gonna lie. Let me see about this one. That's holding. That's okay, that's cool. A few of those calls, I say about 2. Some of y'all was saying good catch. I'll say about 2. Some of y'all was saying that some of y'all saying the Bucs gave the refs gave the Bucs a lot of calls, but honestly, bro, all of those calls didn't make up the whole game. It was literally about 2 calls that I feel like were, but for the most part, the Chiefs were outmatched. Even if they would have had the 2 starting linemen, bro, honestly, I still think the Bucs would have won. It wouldn't have been a blowout like it was, but I still think the Bucs would have won, honestly. The funny part is, bro, everybody who scored a touchdown was somebody not on the team last year. Gronk wasn't on the team last year. AB wasn't on the team last year. And Leonard Fournette wasn't on the team last year. They're gonna have to. It's gonna be a little tough situation. That was tough, man. He had it in his hands. Could have been a touchdown for the lineman. I think there was a bet like that you could bet on that a lineman would score a touchdown. So I know some people bet on that, and that kind of hurt. But the Bucs don't have to make some choices, some real big decisions. That was a great stop. Bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was big kudos to Chiefs. I thought that was gonna keep them in the game somewhat, but the pressure from the Bucs defense just was too consistent. Look at the tight coverage on look at the tight coverage. Who is this? Levante David. Look on Kelsey. Look, just tight, man. Tight coverage on him. Him and Devin White, man. They did their thing. But the Bucs don't have to make some big decisions. Ooh, drop the ball. Bucs gonna have to make some big decisions. They got Shaquille Barrett to re-sign. Antonio Brown if he wants to stay. They got Leonard Fournette if he wants to stay. I think Leonard gonna leave and get paid, but that was a good pick, man. That was a good pick. That was a good pick. But that was crazy. I wouldn't really call that holding. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't call that holding. It was some contact there, but I wouldn't say that was holding. Leonard could resign, you know. They can do the Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb type thing. This was crazy. I didn't see that offsides play. I didn't see that offsides call, but hey, I'm sure offsides is more noticeable than offsides more noticeable than you know what I mean, versus the pass interference call, the holding call. They were cooking up at some times in the game, but the Bucs defense was just bend don't break, you know what I mean? But yeah, Bucs got to re-sign Chris Godwin as well. Chris Godwin, AB, Shaquille Barrett. Who else? There's a lot of players. I'm tripping. Shaquille Barrett running for his life, bro. Running for his life. That is crazy. Gronk making plays, man. I want to see AB stay. I want to see the whole team stay, but people want their money, man. So that was PI. That was PI. That was definitely PI. Gotta give it to him. Gotta give it to him. That was PI. This one was PI. It was PI, but I feel like that one was I feel like it was uncatchable. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it was a little uncatchable, but it definitely was PI. And then AB with the touchdown. What was Tyron doing? Why is he standing over him? He broke off a few good runs. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Clyde broke off a few good runs, but you know, man. Sheesh. They defense was very consistent, bro. That's just what it came down to. Very consistent defense. Like I said, bend don't break. Offense wins games, defense wins championships. You know how they say. And people, you know, the talk about, you know, what Fournette, Fournette, he was eating. That boy was eating. Did he have 100 this game? I'm gonna have to check. But everybody gonna say, you know, Tom won without Fournette was eating, bro. Everybody gonna say Tom won without Bill Belichick, but yeah, I gotta give credit, bro. This team was a dominant team, bro. That was great. That was nice. Defensively, probably one of the best defenses Tom ever played with. Honestly, one of the best defenses he ever played with. One of the best running back cores he ever had. Regardless of how you feel about Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones, the way they played this year was very good. Whether they be consistent or not, they two really good running backs in my opinion. O-line, one of the best O-lines he's had. The O-line played really well this year. Probably the best receiving core he's ever had, if we being honest. Probably the best receiving core. Oh, okay, Clyde. Probably the best receiving core he's ever had, and just overall, this was a dominant team. Plus with the matchup, and that's another thing, bro. In football, basketball, all sports, bro. Sometimes it's not about who the best team is out of all 32. It's when it comes down to the last two, what's the best matchup? That was actually a good pass by Pat. I thought he caught that for a second. He put it up like he caught it, but it touched the ground. But it's about matchups, man. It's about matchups. And in this scenario, the matchup was perfect. The Chiefs were missing 2 starting tackles. The edge defenders for the Buccaneers and the front seven for the Buccaneers is elite. The Buccaneers have already played them once this year, so they know what not to do. You know, it's just about the matchup. It could have been some other teams. I'm not gonna lie, it could have been some other teams they played against, and they probably would have did a lot better. But that was a pass interference. I'm surprised they didn't call that. That was definitely PI. Kelsey had 8 for 100. Yeah. Somebody won some good money on that bet probably. Kelsey getting 100 yards, but they didn't even score a touchdown. I'm just not realizing that, bro. They didn't even score a touchdown at all. Defense wins championships, bro. That's what it is. Who would y'all re-sign? Honestly, I would re-sign Shaquille Barrett. That's the first person. If I gotta let a receiver, if I gotta let Chris Godwin go, I'm gonna let Chris Godwin go. I'd love to keep him and AB, but the goal is to keep that defense, bro. All of their defensive backs are under 23 years old, so they have like one of the youngest defensive back cores in the league. But pairing them with that defensive line, look at that, it's crazy. Pairing them with that defensive line, hey man, you can't, you know what I mean? It's tough. It's tough. You got a really good, really a potentially historic defense. If they can keep it all together, I'll say that. Everybody young and everybody, none of their DBs are really bad at all. But Antoine Winfield, he did too much right there. I'm not gonna lie with the taunting, but it was a good play. They came so close multiple times and just didn't score. Good pick, man. Good pick. That was game. For the Chiefs, man. For the Chiefs next year, they need depth. Prior to this game, they needed depth. Bro. They're not very deep. They have a lot of good players here and there, but overall, I said this in my prediction. Overall, the Buccaneers were just the better team overall because they had players everywhere at every position who were good. If I'm being honest, every position. Chiefs have a really elite DT. They have a really good safety. They have a solid corner here. They have a really good receiver, a really good tight end, a really good quarterback, a good running back. But the Bucs were good everywhere. Both safety positions were good. Both corner positions were good. The nickel corner was good. All the linebackers were good. Had some elite players there too as well. Defensive linemen were good. Offensive linemen were good. Running backs were good. Receivers were good. It was just the outmatch. You know what I mean? It was just the outmatch. And that's why I just said in my prediction. I like the Bucs a lot better, bro. Overall as a team, you know. So we're gonna see how they bounce back. I don't know what to expect, man. Like I said, they're gonna have to add depth, and this is bad for them because now a lot of teams have a blueprint against them. I understand the tackles are coming back, but this is bad because a lot of teams have a blueprint. Like now, we just do what the Bucs did. You know what I mean? They got the Bucs game, and they got the Raiders game from last year. A lot of teams can look at that, but this is even worse. I'm not gonna lie, this is worse. So Chiefs gonna have to really I don't want to say switch it up because, like, in my opinion, their play calling is not bad. They just didn't have the personnel. That's just what it was, in my opinion. Play calling not bad. They just didn't have the personnel to stay in this fight. That's all it was. So it's not much that they have to change. They just need to add people. But it's kind of tough to add people because they done paid everybody already. So they're gonna have to draft well. So either the Chiefs are out of there next year. I mean, well, they pretty much got the AFC wrapped up. But I'm not gonna lie, the Steelers gonna be really good next year. Pats are gonna be a lot better next year. Colts are gonna be better next year if they figure out the quarterback situation. Them three teams, I see them giving them a run for their money. I don't know about the Bills because the Bills just got demolished. So we're gonna see. But I can see the Steelers, Colts, Pats, depending on how they come back. And I'm being serious about the Pats. I'm not gonna lie. Pats definitely making playoffs next year. Steelers, Colts, maybe the Dolphins. I'm not too sold on them. I say the Steelers and Colts. Steelers for sure are gonna give the best run for the Chiefs next year, in my opinion. But we're gonna see, bro. We're gonna see. Bucs got it, man. All Bucs need to do is get in the playoffs next year. That's it. They can lose whatever games they want to. They can lose whatever games they want to during the regular season. They can go 9-7. If they get into the playoffs next year with this same roster, they could easily win the Super Bowl again. So that's that, man. We're gonna end it there. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. Stay blessed.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Yeah. Hey, Hall. Man.
man amongst boys. I walk with the Lord, gotta be careful what you say because your tongue is a sword. Why you speaking without thinking? Ain't no easy.